People ask me to salvage something. Where do you begin?
I don't start from the ashes. I start deeper than that.
In the mud.
Where people throw away hope. Because only when you touch the bottom do you truly understand the value of revival. Every broken machine is a forgotten promise. A heart that has stopped beating. My job is to listen. To listen to the story the rust is telling. And to find that heartbeat again, no matter how faint. People build flashy things to cover up their emptiness. As for me, I take them apart to find the truth that lies deep inside. Every layer of mud, every smear of grease is a part of the journey. Not to be erased, but to be understood, to become a part of it. In a world of mass-produced things, repair is an act of quiet rebellion. It's an affirmation that nothing is truly useless. Not even the pieces of an old life. Every bolt unscrewed is a secret revealed. Every part cleaned is a memory washed away. This isn't just metal. This is the skeleton of a story. And I'm the one who writes its final chapter. Sometimes you need a bit of force to break the old shell, to let what's at the core be freed. The silence here isn't frightening. It is full of possibilities. It's the pause before a new symphony begins. Before reassembling, you must purify. Not just cleaning the dirt, but restoring its inherent dignity. Every metal scar tells a story of impact, of survival. I don't hide them. I honor them. The new coat of paint isn't to cover up the past. It is the color of the future, of a new beginning. A promise that from now on, things will be different. That it will no longer be abandoned. Beauty is not found in perfection. It's found in the resilience after being broken. Every day I put on a suit of armor, but not to fight against the world, but to build a world of my own. Inside every machine, there is a heart waiting to be healed. And sometimes the best medicine isn't replacement, but patience and a steady hand. This is how I piece the fragments back together. of the machines, and of myself. We women learn to lean on each other, sharing the weight so the burden becomes lighter. Piece by piece. Life is slowly returning. Every part put in its right place is a step closer to wholeness. The sound of metal on metal is no longer the sound of breaking. It is the sound of recreation, of a new order being established, where everything has its place. And finally, there is silence. The moment you know you have given it back its soul, so that a small spark can light up an entire sky. This isn't magic. This is the fruit of faith, that even when the screen is dark, with the right source of energy, life will spark again. Sometimes the journey begins by searching for what was lost. An old wheel forgotten in a corner of the woods. A vehicle that has reached the end of its road. To others it is junk. To me it is potential. It takes strength to separate what has been bound for too long. Even if it resists, separating the past from the present, to be able to see the true nature of each thing. Old wounds need to be cleaned. You must use pressure to wash away the layers that time has coated them with, to see the original shine underneath. Grinding down the rough edges until you can see your own reflection in it. The healing process begins with the scars. You cannot make them disappear. You can only learn to make them stronger. Patching up the cracks. With a glue made of hope and perseverance. So the air cannot get in. So that life cannot leak out. And then you breathe new life into it. You watch it become full again. Ready to roll on a new road? This vehicle isn't just for moving. It is a testament to one thing. That from a pile of scrap metal, you can create freedom. You can build a journey. In this small workshop, we don't just repair machines. We rewrite destinies. Removing the chains of the past. Grinding it down until it becomes a tool for the future. And admiring the result not with your eyes, but with the sense of peace from knowing you've created something that will last. Every motorcycle has a soul. This tiny spring could be the start of a great journey. I learned to cut away the unnecessary parts. The excess weight. To create a more solid structure. Welding the cracks isn't about hiding them. It's about using fire to turn them into the strongest points. The spark of creation. Melting and merging. So that from two broken pieces, a single unified whole is born. Unbreakable. I am building a road. Not with asphalt and gravel, but with willpower and welds. A road of my own? So this chain no longer binds. But will be what drives freedom forward. There are invisible chains that bind us. My job is to find them, to undo each link. Sometimes you have to drill deep into what is rusted and old to set it free. And then you use fire to create a new bond. A bond forged in high heat. Stronger than anything that came before. I cut away the past to weld together a future. A future that I can shape. Tightening every bolt of destiny. And dressing it in a new color. The color of the sky and of hope. Every part installed is an affirmation. That I am the architect of my own fate. And this machine will take me wherever I want to go. It is not just a vehicle. It is freedom. And it was built with these two hands. They say you shouldn't air your dirty laundry in public. But I am different. I have to look it straight on. At what is rotten, what is dusty, cutting away the part that has died. So that the rest can live. Meticulously. Sweeping away the remnants of the past. To prepare for a new foundation. A stronger foundation. One that is able to move. Able to change. So it is no longer stuck in one place. I take it apart, not to destroy it, but to understand the mechanics of pain, to find which wire has snapped, which circuit has shorted, and to reconnect them carefully. Because the smallest damages are often the cause of the greatest collapse. This is a dialogue. Between me and the ghosts in the machine, removing each layer of defense it has built up. To touch the core circuit board, where all the programming, all the habits are stored, and to clean it. Sometimes I don't just do this for me. I do it for him, for my son, so he can see that nothing is beyond repair, that everything deserves a second chance, even when it is rusted and forgotten. This process requires patience. You have to dismantle the engine of the problem, separating every single part, no matter how small, until there is nothing left to hide. And then you begin to reassemble, but in a different way, a stronger way, a wiser way. So this machine doesn't just wash clothes. It will wash away sorrows. Carrying away the stains the naked eye cannot see. This green decay is not the end. It is the sprout of a new beginning. The next generation will learn from what we rebuild. Learn to cherish what is old. Learn how to make it work again. Every single screw is a vow. A vow of durability and determination to create a home. A place where the most complex systems can operate in harmony. The control panel of life. Reinstalled carefully so the flow is unobstructed. So everything is connected and works as a single unified whole. In the end, it's not a machine. It's a home. A place that can wash everything clean and start over pristine and pure. To control a current, you must understand where it originates, and when the time comes, be brave enough to break the final seal. So the past is no longer a burden holding you back, but something you can place behind you and gently step forward. A very special thank you to the owner of the YouTube channel at Lettelin for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.